Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna be doing a something I normally don't do. I'm gonna be doing a season predictions 2014, 2015 for the Giants, New York Giants. I'll do the whole NFL in a different video, but this time we're just focusing on the Giants because I'm a Giants fan, and for any other Giants fan I want to watch. So let's get into it. Sorry. Okay, week one, we're gonna be playing the Detroit Lions. Now, last year we beat the Lions 23-20 in overtime by a field goal by Josh Brown. Um, I think we will win against the Detroit Lions. I am kind of skeptical about Calvin Johnson and Eric Ebron, who is now on there, who is a beast. But I'm just hoping that they won't do as well against the Giants. I have them winning here in week one. The Giants will win against the Detroit Lions. Oh, and by the way, I think that the Giants will do way better this year, next year, because of all these adjustments and the amazing draft picks we got, and a new offensive coordinator, Ben McAdoo. Okay, week two, we have Arizona Cardinals. We are hosting them at home. I think the Cardinals had a pretty decent season. But I don't think it's gonna last too long. I mean, they are a good team, good weapons: Larry Fitzgerald, Tyrann Mathieu, Patrick Peterson. Um, I don't know if Rashard Mendenhall is still their running back. Is it? I'm not really sure. But and you have Carson Palmer, who's a mediocre quarterback. Um, I don't think that they'll do well against the Giants. I think we'll win against them, so I'll give them a win. That's week two. So week three, we have Houston Texans. We are also hosting them, another home game. Um, I know people say that the Houston Texans are a good team because of all these in the past years they went to the playoffs 12-4, 11-5, 10-6, all that. Um, but they went 2-14 this year, and usually I wouldn't really count that because the year before Kansas City Chiefs went 2-14, and next thing you know they went 9-0, the only team left standing that went undefeated and eventually went to the playoffs. Um, but not in this case with Houston. They are rebuilding, obviously. I mean, it's good that they have a new head coach, um, Bill O'Brien from Penn State College. Um, but I don't think so. Recently, about a few days ago, Bill O'Brien announced that Ryan Fitzpatrick, the ex Tennessee backup Tennessee Titans quarterback, was going to be their starting quarterback, and I don't think Ryan Fitzpatrick had not even a decent year this year. So I don't think I honestly don't think that will work out. So I have them obviously um, losing to the Giants week three. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked, but just letting you guys know. Um, week four will be at Redskins. I honestly think, even though the Redskins went 3-13, that we will lose against the Washington Redskins because I think the Redskins have just too many weapons. I mean, not on defense, but on offense. I think defense, their best player would be Brian Orakpo, but oh, and Jason Hatcher. They have Jason Hatcher now too. Um, but I don't think at all that we were gonna beat them in at least for week four because well, I mean they have Deshaun Jackson now, Pierre Garcon, um, Who else? They signed Andre Roberts. And I think those guys are just gonna destroy our secondary, even though we have DRC and Walter Thurmond and Prince Mukamara, Stevie Brown, Antra Roll, uh, Corey Webster. I don't think that. Nah, I'm not seeing it. But I have them losing. All right, so that's week 5. And wait, I don't even think Corey Webster is on the Giants still, is he? I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen him in any of the secondary rosters, but week 5, the Falcons. I think we will win against the Falcons. Losing Tony Gonzalez is a big deal. Don't care what anybody says. Even though they're bringing back Julio Jones, and I noticed that when they lost Julio Jones, they just started losing. I mean, they were on a good streak. And then when they lost Julio Jones, everybody was like, "What happened to them?" So I don't think Julio Jones is the team. If you guys know what I'm saying, Julio Jones is not the whole team. I mean, Matt Ryan is a good quarterback. He just had a bad year. Um, Roddy White is he's a great receiver, and you got Steven Jackson, who's a I don't even like him as a running back. He's just not good. Um, yeah, so I think we'll win against the Atlanta Falcons. Week 6, we have the Philadelphia Eagles, a playoff contender and a big rival for the Giants. I think we'll lose against the Eagles just because of how good their offense is. I mean, LaShawn McCoy is just a beast. I can't explain. He's a good running back. Um, week 7 we have the Cowboys. We are obviously gonna win. I don't think Cowboys won't even go even this year. They won't go in 8-8. I think probably the most. I never looked at their schedule yet, but I can just tell. I mean, losing Sean Lee was a huge deal. Um, Losing Demarcus Ware, they just let him go. I don't see any defensive player making a standout for that team. So I don't think they'll have a chance against the Giants this year. So week 8 we go into our bye, and that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves us 5-2. Right? Yeah, that leaves us 5-2. So that's actually a pretty good record going into the bye. So we have our bye in week 8, perfect, just like right in the middle. Okay, week 9 we face the Colts at their home. We're visiting them. I obviously think this is a lose. I mean, Andrew Luck, just a great rookie quarterback. I mean, if Eli Manning right now had to retire or anything like that, I would probably go for Andrew Luck or Colin Kaepernick if we had to. But Colin Kaepernick's got a 6-year deal, so just example. I'm not saying it would happen or anything. I'm just saying like if Eli Manning were to retire, since he is getting a little older, I would pick one of those two definitely. Um, Next we are going to CenturyLink at Seahawks home. The Legion of Boom, 12th man, no chance. I mean, we got shut out at our home, 23-0. I mean, I watched the full game and I was just face palming the whole thing. I knew we were gonna lose, but yeah, I have them definitely losing there. 49ers, we are going to lose. We are going to lose, even though we have a good record against them, beating them in the playoffs to go to the Super Bowl and all that. I don't see us going to win against them. Week 12, we have the Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna obviously win against them. Like I said, they're not gonna have a good year. Week 13, we are facing the Jacksonville Jaguars at Jacksonville. I didn't look at the date over. Oh crap! I did not look at the date of when they're playing, but I know it's gonna be a little warmer, so it won't be as cool. And this is heading to the end of the year, end of the season, so it's gonna be a little cooler. I I think the Giants would definitely win. I mean, I don't see Jacksonville making any kind of improvements, even from the draft picks and free agency. I don't see them going still having a 4-12, 5-11 season. Um, Tennessee Titans. We're facing them at Tennessee. We're going to win against them. I think Jake Locker is still their starting quarterback. I mean, the guy keeps getting injured. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that guy. I know the new running back. I think they're gonna use Bishop Sankey. I don't know what happened to Sean Green. I don't know. I don't really follow the Tennessee Titans that well. But we're gonna win against them. All right, 15. Washington. We're gonna win against Washington this time. So I think that we'll learn from our mistakes, and soon we'll be able to shut down RJ3 and Deshaun Jackson, Andre Roberts, Pierre Garcon, all that. Um, Week 16, the St. Louis Rams. I think the St. Louis Rams is a very good team, very underrated. I think they have great weapons. I just think their receivers need to get a little more focused. I think their receiving core is pretty decent if you give them enough time, but I still have us winning against them. Um, I just think that we'll win. So, week 17, we're going against the Eagles. Now, this one was kind of tough. The 2013 season, we just had to do that. 2013 to 2014. We won against the Eagles the second time. That is because Michael Vick got re-injured, even though Michael Vick threw 2 interceptions. Well, he did that, I think, 2 interceptions. He was having a bad day. Then Nick Foles comes in, and the score was 15-7. Giants not scoring a touchdown, just field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal. And Nick Foles throwing in a touchdown. So this one was kind of hard, being that we won with luck, and we lost the other one. I forgot what the score was, but we won the other one with pure luck. But I still have us winning. I don't know. I just think we'll win. We are very good rivals, and I think the only team that could compete against the Eagles, as good as they are the Giants. I don't see, like I said, I don't see Dallas going far, and I don't see Redskins doing any much. I probably think they're gonna get a ah maybe a 7-9 season. Washington, maybe 7-9. Not gonna have them going even.